Neale, how would you sum up that? Frustrating night, I'd imagine.
Yeah, exactly that. Frustrating. Obviously, lots of possession and some good elements. Just lacking that final part of the game, which is the hardest part of the game, is putting the ball in the net.
And the big talking point, I suppose, is Conor McCormack's penalty miss. Was he your designated penalty taker, or was that just decided?
Yeah, no, he was confident he was going to take it, so that's fine. And listen, penalty misses, you can blame people, but the keeper saved it. So it wasn't the best struck penalty I've seen, but there you go.
And overall, I suppose the lack of clear-cut chance must be massively disappointing.
Very disappointing. I felt that we lacked a little bit of belief, I would call it, in the final third, and a little bit of confidence in the final third. Apart from that, I felt that we knew it was going to be a night where they were going to sit in and they were going to play for free kicks and long throws. We knew that, and that's exactly what happened. It was just how we were going to score. It was going to be with a little bit of quality and someone opening them up a little bit, and unfortunately we couldn't do that.
That result keeps you 7 points clear of Harps. Is that kind of safe from the relegation threat now, or is it?
No, I don't think so. I think that if we won tonight, I would have been confident, but I still think that we've got 5 very difficult games coming up, so certainly not safe.
Yeah, you're away for the next few weeks now, aren't you, Neale? Tough games, you said.
Very tough, yeah. Derry away obviously is a difficult game, so I feel it's a different type of game. Obviously, they're going to come out and play it, and it's totally different from tonight. But we need to be better in the final third, and I feel that some players are just a little bit playing in themselves, scared to make a mistake, maybe especially at home.
Yeah. What's been the most disappointing kind of feature since you've taken over the job, Neale?
I suppose that the lack of clear-cut chances, the lack of somebody getting the game by the scruff of the neck, in the final third and making something happen. I think probably not frustrating, but sometimes you as a manager you are looking for that to happen for you in a tight game like that. Someone needs to get hold of the game and make something happen, and we're just lacking that at the moment.
Do you think the team kind of lacks a bit of leadership?
No, I wouldn't say that. I think that there's plenty of lads in there that have won stuff, and there's plenty of good lads, good characters in the dressing room. It's just when you are at the bottom of the table and when you're scrapping, things are not going well for you, then some players might go back into their shell a little bit.
Yeah, are you disappointed? Like, do you think you should get more from, we'd say, some of the more established players? Like, have they been underperforming? Do you think for their quality?
I think that if you look at the league table, obviously they're underperforming. Are they underperforming for me? I think they're probably the lads I expect to be doing a little bit more. I think they're doing okay. Obviously, we're not winning, and we need to win. But it's just it's a frustration because we need a little bit of extra quality in the final third. Need something to happen.
Did you think, Neale, that like with the 2-week break since the Dundalk game, that there'd be a better performance from the team, having had more of a chance to work with them? I was expecting the game to be similar to how it was. It was going to be frustrating at times because you're not going to open them up every single time you go forward. So you have to be patient. But when you do open them up, then you have to really show that little bit of quality, put the right delivery into the box, pick the right option, and we didn't do that enough. And that was the frustrating part. And what's the prognosis on Gary? Is it a...
He got a kick on a nerve, so he had an injection at half time, but we're not sure. I'm not sure how long he'll be out for.
Okay.
Just in terms, you mentioned it was a frustrating night. Say, is that because as well you had a chance to confirm your safety for next season as well?
Yeah. That is a frustration. Obviously, we would like to put that. It still wouldn't have been mathematically, I don't think, but that would have certainly put the little bit of breathing space, a little bit of daylight. They've got some difficult fixtures as well, so you couldn't see them in all of their last games. So certainly that is a frustration. But yeah, there was a lot of things frustrating about the night, but also a few good performances as well that I'm not totally downhearted on it.
It's now you're on a winless run at home now since it goes back to the 10th of May. So
yeah, that's not good because as I said before, Turner's Cross is a fortress, and teams shouldn't come here and get anything out of it really. And they probably, on the balance of things, take away the penalty, they probably deserve their draw tonight.
Is that your strongest team, Neil? Do you think the team you started with tonight? Do you think that's the strongest side you could start with?
Yeah, I think so. That was probably maybe Ronan Hurley would come into the reckoning for a starting spot. Josh Honahan would be pushing for a starting spot, but he's unavailable to us. So those two would be the lads that I would say would be pushing for a starting spot. The rest is what we have.
And is Kevin O'Connor injured, Neil?
Yeah, Kevin O'Connor's injured. Yeah.
And how long is he likely to be out for?
He's got a bit of a freak injury. He took a hit to the arm against Galway and it hit a nerve.
Okay.
And he's just in pain. And once the pain stops, he'll be fine. But
Right.
he's still unable to do much.
Okay.
Neil, do you see it now with so few games remaining and the pressure you speak about, which comes from scrapping at the bottom? Realistically, you can't reinvent the wheel in what's left of this season, can you?
Yeah.
I mean, is it really about looking to next season, surviving and getting through these games, and then really looking to rebuild from the start of next season?
Yeah, I mean, I was brought into the club to plan for, see us through this season and plan for next season. But that's fine. But you still want to win as a manager. You want to win matches, and you're not happy just drawing and losing games. So I want to win. So yeah, the plan was plan for next season, see the season out, and then plan for next season. But at the moment, we need a win from somewhere. So that's the plan at the moment.
And were you a little bit nervous at 0-0, even though you dominated possession and territory?
Yeah.
One or two. I mean, Ty Brown had to make a save
Yeah.
at the very end.
Yeah, always. I played against Finn Harps for Longford last year, and we were 1-0 when they scored against us in the last minute with a mistake by the goalkeeper. So certainly you're never safe at 1-0. So as we know against Waterford, where it was 1-0, so certainly wasn't sitting comfortably on the bench. No.
Yeah. And just again, in the time available, the final ball and then putting it in the net. I mean, is there anything you can do on the training pitch with such a limited amount of time available to actually get that spark, to get that part right?
Yeah, you can work on it. You can go through certain things and work on crossing and finishing. We do work on crossing and finishing, but it's about doing it on the night really and under pressure and when there's a crowd watching. That's the hardest part.
Is it really confidence that's the issue?
It's a bit hard for me to say whether it's confidence or quality at the moment because I don't really know. Some of them maybe they're just unable to do it. But I'd say at the moment I'd say it's confidence. I'd like to think it's confidence with them. And once we get that back in, so they'll be fine.